Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most exciting topics in space exploration. SpaceX's ambitious plan to send Starship to Mars in 2026. Is this really happening? What are the latest updates? Let's break it all down. First, let's address the big question, a 2026 Mars mission. Yes, you heard that right. Elon Musk and SpaceX have repeatedly stated their goal to launch the first uncrewed Starship missions to Mars during the 2026 launch window. Earth and Mars orbit the Sun at different speeds. About every 26 months, they align in a way that makes the journey between them shortest and most fuel efficient. The next prime opportunities are in late 2024, late 2026, and then late 2028. While 2024 is now primarily for Earth orbit and lunar tests, 2026 is the big target for the first cargo missions to the Red Planet. So what's the plan for these first missions? The primary goal isn't to land humans just yet. Think of it as a massive interplanetary delivery service. SpaceX plans to send at least 2 uncrewed Starship vehicles, their mission, to prove that they can safely land large payloads on the Martian surface, and to begin setting up the essential infrastructure for future human crews. This is a critical proof of concept. If Starship can land successfully, it will be the largest object ever to land on another planet, completely changing the game for what's possible. What will these first Starships carry? They'll be packed with scientific instruments, rovers, and most importantly, the foundational elements for a self-sustaining base. We're talking about power systems like solar panels, equipment for in situ resource utilization or ISRU, and potentially even construction materials or robotic builders. The idea is to hit the ground running, literally. ISRU is the key here. It's the concept of using local resources on Mars like its atmospheric carbon dioxide and water ice to create rocket propellant, breathable air, and water. This is the cornerstone of Musk's vision. If you can refuel Starship on Mars, you have a fully reusable interplanetary transport system, and the cost of exploring and settling Mars drops dramatically. But before we can even think about landing on Mars, Starship has to master a few things closer to home. The entire mission architecture relies on a concept that sounds like science fiction, orbital refueling. So the plan is to launch a Starship into Earth's orbit and then launch multiple tanker Starships to meet it and top off its fuel tanks. This has never been done on this scale before. It's like an aerial refueling for a fighter jet, but in the vacuum of space with cryogenic propellants and involving 2 of the largest rockets ever built. SpaceX is actively developing the technology for this ship-to-ship transfer. Their success here is non-negotiable for the Mars mission to proceed. We will likely see these refueling tests happening in Earth orbit in the coming year or 2. Then there's the rocket itself. Starship is a marvel of engineering, a fully reusable 2-stage super heavy lift launch vehicle. The Starship spacecraft then continues its journey. We've all seen the incredible integrated flight tests from Starbase in Texas. Each test, whether it ends in a rapid unscheduled disassembly or a stunning success, provides invaluable data. The progress has been astonishing. From the first hops to near-orbital flights, SpaceX is iterating and improving at a breathtaking pace. The Raptor engines are getting more powerful and reliable, the heat shield tiles are being perfected for re-entry, and the launch and catch tower system is being refined. Every test flight we see is a direct step towards Mars, so what are the biggest hurdles they still face? Number 1 is landing on Mars. Mars has a thin atmosphere, about 1% the density of Earth's. This makes landing tricky, but it's thick enough to create immense heat and stress during atmospheric entry. Starship will perform a powered descent, using its Raptor engines to slow down and land vertically, just like it does on Earth. But doing this on another planet millions of miles away, with a communication delay, is a whole new level of difficulty. The landing sequence will have to be completely autonomous and flawless. The second major challenge is life support. Even for the eventual crewed missions, keeping humans alive and healthy for a 6 to 9 month journey through deep space is a monumental task. They'll need protection from cosmic radiation, a reliable closed-loop system for air and water, and ways to mitigate the health effects of zero gravity. While the 2026 missions are uncrewed, SpaceX is already working on these systems because the ultimate goal is to build a city on Mars. Let's talk timeline. Is 2026 realistic? Many experts in the aerospace industry are skeptical. They point to the immense technical challenges, the need for dozens, if not hundreds, of successful launches and orbital refuelings first, and the historical delays in ambitious space projects. NASA's own Mars missions, while incredibly successful, operate on much longer development timelines. However, underestimating SpaceX has historically been a bad bet. Their rapid, iterative design philosophy is unlike anything we've seen from traditional aerospace. They build, they fly, they fail, they learn, and they fly again in a matter of months, not years. So, while 2026 is an extremely aggressive goal, it's not impossible. It serves as a powerful motivator, driving the entire company forward at an incredible speed. Even if the first landing slips to the next window in 2028 or 2029, the progress being made right now is what truly matters. We are witnessing the development of a technology that will fundamentally change humanity's relationship with space. It's to make humanity a multiplanetary species. Keep an eye on Starship's flight tests from Starbase. We need to see successful orbital flights, successful atmospheric re-entries, and successful landings of both the booster and the ship. Then the big one, the first orbital refueling demonstration. Once SpaceX proves they can transfer propellant in orbit, the path to the Moon and Mars opens up wide. We'll also be watching for updates on the life support systems and the payloads being designed for those first cargo missions. The journey to Mars is a marathon, not a sprint. But with every static fire, every launch, and every piece of data collected, SpaceX is taking another giant leap forward. The 2026 goal is a beacon, guiding the development of the most powerful rocket ever created, a vehicle designed to open up the solar system for humanity. It's an incredibly exciting time to be a space fan. The science fiction of our childhood is becoming the engineering reality of our lifetime. What do you think? Will they make it by 2026? What's the biggest challenge you see? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I read every single one. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more updates on our journey to the stars. I'll see you in the next one.